I don't know who I thought I was or who I was trying to be. I don't know. I felt like Zuko. I felt like Vegeta. I don't even know why I felt like I could be Kung Lao, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. I. Who was I trying to test my might for? So here we go again, another one of these talking videos. I don't really like doing these videos, but I'm starting to get used to it, you feel me? I feel like you guys can start to see the image outside of what my YouTube channel is and what I'm trying to build for my channel. But today's video is about pride. So let me explain behind all this. So Wednesday night, you know, if you didn't know, I work at Walmart. I work the overnight shift. I stop. And then I come home and pretty much do these videos and get them uploaded by 5 p.m. so that you guys could watch them. I'm normally asleep by 2 p.m. so I don't really see anything afterwards. I just upload and just call it a day. But Wednesday night, I was working hard. I was doing my job, and you know, out of nowhere, whole left side of my body locks up, bro. Thumb went in, pinky went in, ring finger went in. I was holding on to my wrist like this, trying to stop the pain from radiating up and down my back and my arm. It was so agonizing that I was on the ground screaming, just asking for help. One of the coworkers come around and was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, yo, I can't move my left arm or any of my fingers, bro. And he was like, yo, it sounded like you caught a cramp or something. You need to eat some mustard. I'm like, mustard? Mustard? Who eats mustard, bro? I was like, there's no burgers, there's no sandwich. Where are we getting the mustard from? And I was like, bro, if you don't get out of here with that, I was like, bro, I'm having a stroke. And he was like, nah, bro, you're not having a stroke, bro. And I was like, no, I'm having a stroke, dog. The old lady shows up, was like, oh, you okay? And I was like, no, I think I'm having a stroke or something. And she was like, what's going on? I was like, my whole left side of my body locked up. She was like, it sounded like you caught a cramp. Come with me and we can give you some mustard. I was like, what the fuck is what with y'all in this mustard shit? She takes me up front and she feeds me mustard. No lie, the mustard did help. Somehow my fingers just unlocked, but I can still feel the pain right now in my arm right now. But I'm still like trying to, you know, work it out, you feel me? After that day, it really made me really think like, yo, this job is really tearing me apart, bro. Like, yo, I've been job hopping since 16. I'd never had a vacation. I never seen a vacation a day in my life. I just been sitting here working on videos or either at work. But after that day, comes Thursday night, and I'm working, and this is the second incident that happens. A lot of people know that I will go out of my way to help and assist you in any way that I can if it's in my power or, you know, I'm capable of doing so. I was working with this girl, and this has nothing to do with her. It was not her fault. I do not blame her whatsoever. This was all on me, man. And this is what really hurts me, man. It's my pride. So she had some pretty heavy boxes on her cart. She asked me, where do the boxes go? And I told her specifically where it went, and she said okay. But I seen the boxes before she could leave. I told her, just leave it back there, I'll handle them by myself. And she was like, okay. Soon as that time arrived that I went back there to, you know, put up the boxes, she was back there and she helped me put up some of the boxes, and came the team lift box. I had to lift this team lift box above my head onto a top shelf. There was no space on the bottom shelves. There were no spaces anywhere else. I couldn't put it nowhere else. I'm putting this box on the shelf. It's over my head at this point, but you could see my leg on a ladder. I was on a ladder. You could see my leg start to shake like crazy, and I'm having a hard time keeping this box up. So I'm sliding the box on. As soon as I get it on, I'm thinking that it's secured. No, I was completely wrong. That box came back right across my head, bro. And I went down the ladder, boom, boom, boom. And she tried to run past me, but I already knew what was happening. The box was falling. I stopped her before she could go any further, and the box collapsed with the ladder. When I say this took a huge hit to my pride, not only was my leg shaking, no, let's rewind it back. Not only did I have a cramp in my arm from the day prior to this. My leg was shaking, and I couldn't even secure a box on top of the shelf, man. Secure a box on top of the shelf. And it really made me think like, yo, I go to the gym. I work out a lot. You feel me? I do my own thing. But this really showed me that I'm really not strong enough, bro. Like, I really have this image in my head that I'm capable of doing these things, but really it shows me that I'm not even close enough to even being strong enough to even do these things. It really took a hit on my pride because I'm like, I embarrassed myself. She didn't say anything about it, but I'm just like, I embarrassed myself. In my head, I'll start to play back these thoughts like what the other people will be saying about me, and I'm just like, she's probably thinking I'm weak, man, that I'm unreliable, that I'm accident prone, man. And that's just what went through my head at that moment. Come when I get home, I'm just like angry, I'm infuriated, and I'm just like, I messed up my bed because of this, man. And I wasn't even planning on doing this video, but I'm just like, I already drew the thumbnail and everything, so I'm full sending it right now. This is a learning lesson for me that I can't be a hero, nor can I do everything alone. It really showed me that everything that I want to try and do alone, I can't really do. With my pride all the way hurt, damaged, whatever you want to call it, I came home and, you know, hopped on the phone with one of my friends. You know, he's on his spiritual journey, and I really needed some word of wisdom right now. Like, yo, I have my Bible on my table right there. Can I tell you the last time that I picked it up? No, I cannot. I cannot tell you the last time I picked it up, but I know it was this year. But he hit me with a cold bar, and I was like, yo, that's all I needed to hear, man. That's all I needed to hear, that sometimes I'm going to have to take these L's like this, man. And normally I don't like getting embarrassed or, you know, having my pride infiltrated, but just that night right there, it just got to me, bro. So today's video is like about pride and not to let it get the best of you, man. Like, growing up, my pride has always been there with me since day one. It's been my homie, you feel me? I was a timid ass kid though. I didn't like getting in fights. I didn't like arguing or anything. I still don't. I stay as far away as possible away from it, man. That's your problem, not mine. You got beef with me, you keep that beef with you, bro. Like, you don't got beef with me, you got beef with yourself, man. A kid growing up, I'm just like, man, I was skinny, man. I was really skinny. Couldn't even lift over maybe 15 pounds if I wanted to, bro. But growing up, I realized, yeah, I need to start beefing up. You feel me? I need to start going to the gym, start working out. I started going to the gym, working out in 2020. Here we go. I'm 25 now. I'm thinking that, yo, you know what? Since I'm a level 25, maybe I can body this box on top of the shelf. No, I was wrong, bro. I thought I was him, bro. Who was I trying to test my might for, bro? I was no Kung Lao. I was no Scorpion. I was no Sub-Zero. I was nobody at that point, man. Did my tablet just came on. I felt hurt because of what happened in front of a woman, and I'm just like, I don't like to show weakness nor unreliability, and it just really hurt me at that point. So I'm like, to you guys out there, if you work in jobs like this shit is for the birds, bro. Let me just be honest with you, that shit is for the birds, man. Like, you just let that shit go, man. Like, it's not worth hurting yourself over or going above and beyond just to, you know, keep a job or whatnot. Don't hurt yourself because of a job, man. And I'm just like, for the most part, it's about time for me a vacation. Like, not away from YouTube, but more away from that job. I'm like, I worked since I was 16. I never seen a vacation, never even heard of a vacation before, man. I never even got offered a vacation, man. I think that's what took a toll on my body, is that I worked until I was just tired, man. But I always pushed out as much as I could. Whoever said that going 100% in everything that you do was lying. They lied about everything. Do not go 100% in everything that you do. You could only push out 15. You could only probably push out 20. They probably won't even get 20. You probably might even push out 10. A lot of these companies would tell you to push out 100%, but try to not hurt yourself. There's just no way you can push out 100% and not hurt yourself. There's just no way. Like, there's always going to be a mistake along the way that jeopardizes you or hurts you or get somebody else hurt. I'm 25 and I'm breaking down, bro. Like, cramp in the back in my arms, whole left arm shutting down, my knees buckling. I'm only 25. Why am I struggling to lift I think it was more than 50 pounds, to be honest with you, because that box was way heavier than I thought it was. In my head, I was thinking, man, this ain't nothing, bro. But as soon as I got on that ladder and tried to lift it over my head, oh, it became something at that point. It became way more at that point. I'm like, I don't even know how this video is gonna sound, bro. I don't even know how this video is gonna sound, but this was like more of a talk video to you guys. It's not something too deep. It's a small problem, but it became a big problem to me because of my pride. And like, I just want to say, don't let your pride get the best of you. If you know you can't handle it, let somebody know, bro. Don't try to do everything on your own. You feel me? It's not worth hurting yourself over. I don't usually talk about stuff outside of, YouTube, because I'm just like, it's personal or whatnot, and I usually deal with it in a different way than talking about it. I'm not a big, hey, let me sit down and talk to you about my problem type of person. I'm just like, hey, let me just sit on it for a bit and let me keep thinking about it until it becomes nothing, But yeah, today's video wasn't something too deep, but I felt like you guys might need a little something. Maybe I could put out content every single day. That's what I'm trying to do. Stay consistent with the videos and give you guys something to think about and go off of and grow off of, So thank you guys for listening to me. I know it ain't much, but show your love and support through the channel. And as always, y'all stay safe out there and please be blessed.